You're Mateo's older sister. Your name is Angelica, right? I just thought I'd let you know that I got your phone number from your little brother, so don't be too alarmed. Oh, Flora, right? Thank you again for today. I know that today we were all supposed to be there, so I'm sorry for not meeting with you in person. I know I made a promise even, but there was nothing I could do. You should be sorry about that. I didn't even imagine that the sister of my man would be willing to meet with me over video call on a day like today. And that's why I am very sorry about that. At first, I was going to be able to meet you in person, but then the plane I was planning on getting on didn't arrive at the airport due to bad weather, and so I had to wait a while to get home. Is that what happened? Well, it doesn't matter now. I'm sure that you are a very busy woman having to handle all that work. So if you're always going to be that caught up in your responsibilities, you really don't have to worry about me.
Angelica? Did you really go and buy that ticket to Hawaii yourself, instead of letting me get it for you?
Hi, Mateo.
And I hear you went and reserved your own hotel room as well.
That's all the truth.
I'm so sorry. The reason you never got a notice from us is because Flora thought that you weren't going to be able to make it to our wedding and marked you as not coming on our guest list. That ended up causing us not to get you a ticket or a room, which left me in shock when that was brought to my attention later. I think that Flora was thinking you'd really be busy with your work at the time of our wedding, so that meant in her mind that you wouldn't be making it all the way out to Hawaii. I'm really sorry about that, Angelica.
Don't worry about it. I should have noticed something was up about that a whole lot sooner, but recently I've had a lot taking my attention away and totally forgot to check.
Will you be able to make it here for my wedding then?
My flight should be arriving there that morning, which means I'll make it to the wedding venue right on time. I've been to Hawaii plenty of times now for work, especially Honolulu. So when I get there, I'll know right where to go and the fastest way of getting to you guys.
Allow me to pay you back whatever you spent on tickets and the hotel later, please. I feel really bad about the confusion.
You don't have to bother with that. Things like that happen all the time, so I'm not blaming any of you for it. Now, thinking about this wedding, this will be my first time meeting with you after a year's gone by.
I mean, you and I call and text quite often, but I guess it has been a year now since we last saw one another in person during Mom and Dad's anniversary.
Because of work, I'm always away from home and all of you guys. And when it came to that day you planned out for me to finally meet with Flora in person, I had to do it over video call because my flight got delayed by a day.
That wasn't a big deal, though. Both of her parents understand that you are a very busy woman and that you're rarely even in the U.S. most of the time.
I plan to meet with them and Flora the moment I get to your wedding, so please let them know that.
Sure, I can do that.
What's this? Angelica, why have you come all the way out to Hawaii to be at our wedding? Flora? Oh, good timing, actually. I just got here a few minutes ago, but I was told by the lady at the front that I'm not on the guest list and that I'm not allowed to enter the venue. Well, of course you were told that by her. This wedding that we're holding today is only meant for family members to attend, and we made that decision from the very start of our planning. I'm aware of that, and I just so happen to be family of Mateo. Were you even listening? We only invited family to this wedding today. What? What makes you think that you're a part of our family and that you could come all the way out to Hawaii for the wedding? As my sister-in-law, you're not considered a part of our family, right? Mateo's getting married to me and will become a part of my family, but you are not a part of this marriage, which means you're not family, right? You're just a stranger to all of us. A stranger. If you want to be a part of a family so badly, then how about you find yourself a husband and get married into his family? We don't have any more room in this family for a woman like you to be entering right now. So would you turn around and go away now? Does this mean that what happened with things like the plane ticket and the hotel room were your doing? There were never any plans of getting you plane tickets to come here at a hotel room, right? I didn't forget or make any mistakes there. But I never thought that you would go and buy your own tickets and hotel rooms so that you could be here today. Are you really that crazy of a woman? You're scary. I knew that something like that was possible. You ended up growing up with no parents or any other family as a child, so you didn't have anyone to teach you things like common sense, right? Since you're just that mentally challenged now, I think this will mark the first day of you not being a sister to Mateo anymore. Huh? And do you think that Mateo would be all right with something like that? Do you think he'd be fine kicking me out of his life and no longer thinking of me as family? Oh, come on now, Angelica. Of course he wants you gone now. When Mateo first proposed to me, he said that he and I would become family. In other words, he's going to be cutting ties to you today and will become a part of my household. That's what he's been waiting for a long time now, I'm sure. So that's the idea you've come up with him? So, now that I've explained everything, you're nothing more than a stranger to us now. You aren't even invited to this wedding today. You're an uninvited guest that nobody here wants. Hurry up and go back home where you belong. Understood. Well, from here on out, we're just strangers to one another. Although when my brother proposed to you, I'm not so sure he meant he would be cutting me out and joining you all.
Angelica? Where are you right now? I got a message from you saying that you arrived at the airport, but you should be at the wedding venue by now though, right?
Mateo, I'm really sorry to have to tell you this, but sounds like I'm not going to be allowed to attend your wedding.
What? Why do you think that? You came all the way to Hawaii for this, so why would you say that you can't attend my wedding now? You're my only family when it comes to who I have left, and yet... No way!
I knew that would be the kind of reaction I'd get from you after hearing this.
Well, of course I'd be shocked and upset. It's because I've had you around all my life that I was able to attend college and get a good job. Why are you saying you're not allowed to attend my wedding now?
Have you not heard anything yet from Flora about this?
What? From Flora? Right now she's in her changing room getting her wedding dress on and everything. What would she know about this, though?
Could you please go to that changing room and ask her why something like this would be happening to me? And once you've heard what she has to say about me, you can decide how you want to act and what path you choose.
Angelica, I have no idea what is going on right now, to be completely honest with you. I guess I can go run over to her and see what's going on. Just give me a little bit. Flora, I was going to come in there to talk with you about something, but you seem pretty busy still getting changed, so would it be fine for me to just text you instead?
Yeah, we can text right now. What's up?
Just now I was talking with my sister about the wedding.
Oh, so that's what you want to talk about, right? She really is such a sly yet simple-minded woman, isn't she?
What?
I told her from the very start that today's wedding would only be for our family members to attend, all right? She wasn't even invited to come, yet she went out of her way to buy those plane tickets, book a hotel, and come all the way to Hawaii to try and force her way into the wedding. She really is such a mentally challenged woman, right? Whatever happened to people having any common sense?
Hold on a sec. Flora, was the reason you never booked my sister those plane tickets or got her a hotel room here because you didn't want her coming in the first place? You didn't want her coming because you don't consider her my family?
That's right. Once you marry me, you are no longer a part of her family anymore, so there's no reason to have her here now, right? And about that woman, did she really think she could just ask for everything in return after paying for you to go to a basic college or something? The right thing to do here is cut ties to her, Mateo.
I can't believe this. How could you?
Mateo?
Flora, this wedding is canceled now.
What?
I'm no longer getting married to you, and us being engaged is over with now.
Huh?
I was just with your parents a second ago and showed them the things you said, and we came to the conclusion together that this wedding was over with.
Why? You think I'm just going to accept this without you giving me a frickin' reason first?
The one and only family member that I have left, that being my older sister, was turned away from my wedding today by you. And that's why I can no longer marry you anymore.
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about, Mateo? When you proposed to me, you asked me to become a part of your family, right? That meant you were willing to cut ties to Angelica and choose me to become your family, right?
So that's what you thought. I guess I should have thought twice about saying something like that to a dimwit like you. Although I'm not sure that anywhere in those words I said was me also saying that I wanted to cut ties to my only sister, my only family, and go with you.
What? You didn't mean that.
I wanted you to take those words the way I meant them. What got you thinking down such a screwed up path like that in the first place after I proposed to you? And another thing, I believe that we talked about this before as well. The whole reason we were even able to afford this wedding venue at half the price in the first place was because of what my sister did.
Huh? What do you mean?
Angelica is running a company that imports different kinds of goods into the U.S. from countries all over the world, right? She has to travel all over the world to different companies to have meetings about making deals for them to send goods to her warehouses so that she can then sell them in the U.S. And one of the places that does a lot of that importing is Hawaii, from countries all over the world, but primarily Asia. One of the groups here in Hawaii that she's selling to a lot is the company who owns this wedding venue. And because of that relationship, she was able to rent this place for half the price.
Huh?
Yet the one person that we were all thankful for was kicked out of this wedding by you, the bride.
Mateo.
We are going to have a longer discussion about all of this when we get back home. Until our flight's back home, I'm going to go and stay at another hotel in order to be away from you and have time to myself to think.
No, wait, Mateo!
I'm not waiting. Goodbye for a while now.
Angelica, come back to the wedding venue right now. You can attend my wedding now. If you don't come back here right now, then I'm not going to be able to marry Mateo. I promise to regard you as my family now if you just please come back here. That way I can still marry Mateo and you will finally have a family of more than just one person, right? Everyone will be able to win. Angelica?
Angelica? I had the whole entire wedding canceled. At the time, the person responsible for all of this didn't want to accept what was going to happen, but luckily, their parents were able to force the wedding to be ended, and our engagement to one another stopped.
I see. So you went ahead and got away from her. Even now, I'm getting call after call and text after text from her about how this is all my fault and that I need to come back.
I'm sorry about that. You can go ahead and just block her number now if you want. I'm going to officially break things off when I get back home and have the mental freedom to, but you don't have anything to do with her anymore, so you can just forget about her in general.
Understood. Then allow me to end things between her and I once and for all. That's right, you're probably going to need a lawyer or something, right? I can ask the lawyer that I go through for my company and see if he can recommend you a really good marriage lawyer to help you deal with Flora. Would you like that?
That would be wonderful, actually. Are you sure that's all right with your busy schedule, though?
All I have to do is give him a call and explain the situation, so it won't take time away from my job at all.
Thank you so much, Angelica. That'll save me plenty of time and mental strain now. By the way, I've gone and canceled my stay at the hotel I was planning on going to, and I changed my ticket to today so that I could go home now. Would you want to ride home on the same plane with me?
I see. I suppose I can do that too and find a seat on there with you. Let's do it. After getting back home, Mateo was able to officially call things off with Flora, with the help of the lawyer I got him in touch with and Flora's parents. Originally, there were talks about getting a settlement from Flora, but in the end, the only thing that Mateo asked for was that Flora pay for the whole wedding that was canceled. But even after that, Flora was still not willing to accept what had happened and would try her best to get Mateo back. She went all the way to Mateo's office building while he was there working and sat out front yelling and calling for Mateo to come back and talk with her. But when he continued to stay inside and not confront her, she ran up to the door and started to bang on it, screaming at the top of her lungs. Of course, the police were called on her, and within 10 minutes, they had arrived and taken her away in a cop car because she wouldn't listen to them and began to resist arrest. She even hit one of the police officers with her purse, but was lucky that they didn't hold that one against her as assaulting an officer, or else she'd be facing harsher punishment right now. Instead, though, she was handcuffed and taken to the local police station, where she would be held waiting for her parents to pay her bail and pick her up. Later, Flora's parents got her from the police station and told her that after doing something so ridiculous as that and having to pay her $5,000 bail, she'd be going to work for a friend they had, and a man which Flora called disgusting, who just so happened to be single still and looking for a young wife. She would work at his factory making minimum wage in order to start paying off the wedding fees she'd been given, which required her to gut and clean chickens on a factory line, something that I never thought a woman like her would be doing. However, a few months later, when she had finally paid off all the debt she'd been in, her parents forced her into a marriage with the man who ran that factory, whom, once again, she called disgusting. Flora, who was really regretting everything she'd done and wants to come back to Mateo so bad, is now pregnant with the first of many children that her new man wants from her. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Oh, Kendra, I need a word with you. It's actually really important. You really need to hear this. There's no mistake that you'll end up being single for your whole entire life. You're just so unlucky in love, aren't you? Is this you, Heidi? What are you talking about? What's brought this on all of a sudden? What are you trying to say, Heidi? I think you know what I'm trying to say here, Kendra. You're such a plain, depressing and gloomy person. No wonder no man wants to be with you because you're that depressing to be around. If you had at least half the cheerfulness that I have, you would be living a slightly better life. As for getting a marriage partner, well, your personality specifications might not be that good as a girlfriend, but something might be there that some guy will think you're a catch. You know, it really is a shame that you'll be alone for the rest of your life. Oh my god, I think I'm tearing up with how much of a shame it is. You poor thing, Kendra. Okay, thanks for that, Heidi. Really needed to read that. You just say things so casually, just out of the blue. Oh, you're most welcome. It's my pleasure. Do you really think that I feel sorry for you or something? Oh, by the way, I've got something to tell you since you're messaging me. Next Sunday afternoon, there will be guests coming over to my parents' house. Oh, really now? May I ask who these mystery guests are, or are you just going to keep it a big secret? My fiance is coming over to talk with my parents. He's going to ask my parents' permission to marry me. Excuse me, what? What are you talking about? Are you actually being serious right now? What fiance? Your fiance? That can't be possible, can it? He's going to meet your parents for the first time and he's going to ask for your hand in marriage? He's getting their permission? Yes, that's what I just said. My boyfriend and I met at the same university. We're planning to get married and register our marriage in about a year's time. No way, what? You can't be serious. Is this for real? You're actually dating someone? Like an actual man? He's real? He's living and breathing? Well, that's what I just stated, Heidi. I don't get why you don't believe me. I think my mother will talk to my brother tonight about my fiance. I'll leave it up to them to decide whether or not they want to meet him at this point in time. Wow, I just can't believe that it's true. You've actually got a man who wants to marry you? Yeah, well, I'm going on a date with him right now, so if you'll excuse me, I'm going to have to end this conversation here. But why? I'm not done talking to you. You leave and throw all this information at me? Are you actually telling the truth, Kendra? I have so many more questions to ask, though. Spencer, we need to talk. It's urgent. You won't believe what's going on. Have you finished work? If you've finished work, please message me. Have you heard from my mother-in-law at all? Has she mentioned anything to you?
Oh, hey, Heidi. What are you talking about? I don't think she mentioned anything recently. Did something happen?
You're not going to believe what I just found out. Kendra has a man, like a real man with flesh and bones.
Really? That can't be right. She's actually dating some guy? Like a real human being?
Yes, a real human being. Apparently she's going to introduce him to her parents so that the guy can get permission from them to marry Kendra. He's coming by their house next Sunday, I assume.
What the heck? That's crazy. I can't believe that she actually has a man. Well, before you know it, it somehow happened. She's no more than a pathetic, depressing younger sister who somehow managed to get a guy to like her.
I heard from her earlier, and she mentioned that they attended the same university and that they started dating. Oh my god, I can't actually believe any of this.
What are you talking about? What's happened now?
Kendra's actually graduated from university. I just realized that. It didn't sink in until now.
Yeah, let me think. Yeah, she definitely did graduate from university.
But from where, though? Where did she go that would accept her and let such a pathetic girl study at such an institution?
Heidi, she went to Cornell University.
No way. Really? She went there? Isn't that one of the most prestigious universities in the United States? I thought she was only just a high school graduate and did nothing much with her life. I didn't think she could be accepted to a place like Cornell. That's so hard to believe.
I didn't think I said that she was just a high school graduate. Maybe you just forgot that she went to university.
Maybe. I don't know. I probably didn't listen to her when she mentioned it. Wait a second. So does that mean her fiance also went to Cornell as well? What the heck is going on here? I can't believe this crap. It's just so annoying.
Okay, Heidi, I understand. Why don't you just try calming down just a little bit, okay?
How can I calm down, Spencer? This is so unfair. How can she get into a school like that when she's so pathetic and depressing? That is so unfair.
Look, Heidi, this isn't something to get too worked up over, okay? Hey, just because they both went to Cornell University doesn't mean they got amazing grades and were excellent students, right?
But that doesn't make sense to me. It's still an amazing school and they got in. What are you even saying?
After all, someone from Cornell like him would of course most likely be the kind of person that would choose Kendra as a partner anyways. Besides, in this day and age, your educational background or your status in society aren't always equal to each other. You could be a complete lowlife.
Ah, I see what you mean. So they could be just as bad as each other, really? That makes sense, right?
Exactly, Heidi. So in all honesty, I don't think there's any point in worrying about it.
That's true, yes. I'll stop worrying so much about this. I guess I was just disappointed and so perplexed about finding this out that I lost the plot a little. You know, you're absolutely right about all of this. Hey, Spencer, because it's such a big deal that she found some poor guy that he's going to marry her, how about I take a stance on not meeting this lowlife until the day of Kendra's wedding? That'll really stir things up, huh?
I don't get what you mean. Why would you want to do that? I thought that maybe you'd want to get as much information out of him as possible.
Because we are such a superior couple who are much better than them, there's no need for us to see them before the wedding. It's so we can show that we don't want to mix with the likes of them. They're just lowlifes, and their marriage is going to be so insignificant.
Ah, okay. I get what you mean now. That's a pretty extreme thing to do, but I can see why we should do that. You're always so good at coming up with interesting things, Heidi. You're very savage, you know that? Let's do it and put it into practice. It's going to be so funny when they see that we want nothing to do with such scums like them.
Hey, Spencer. Hello, what are you up to? You're coming straight to the wedding venue after your night shift, right? Will you be able to find the place? Or have you already arrived?
Hey, I just got to the venue now. Isn't it great to have a wedding at such an amazing venue? This fella that Kendra's with is super cheeky. It's like he's pulling out all the stops to make it look like he's not such a lowlife. Don't you think it makes sense for a little sister to have a wedding that's a bit more modest than her brother's wedding? You would think that she'd consider that. Of course this guy she's with didn't.
That's so true, Spencer. You're so right. How dare she be like this, trying to show up her own brother and thinking she's better than you? Even though she's just a plain and pathetic little girl.
Okay, Heidi. I think you need to settle down about this, all right? You're getting way too carried away. This is my sister we're talking about.
Hey, if you don't breathe air into the fire, Spencer, it can get dangerous. That's all I'm doing in this situation. Don't you think that I should do something about your pathetic sister? I am such a genius. I'm so clever. What a successful surprise. Or maybe it would be more fitting to say, what a huge success instead. I can't decide which one is better to say. Is that you, Heidi? I don't get what you're on about. You don't happen to be drunk, are you? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I quite possibly could be drunk. I had a drink with my friends and then came straight to your wedding ceremony. If I want to have some fun, I really need to have a few drinks. You know, Kendra, I was looking forward to seeing a drab and super depressing wedding because that's what you are. I was so shocked to see how magnificent the wedding venue looks. You're just trying to show off now, aren't you? So as punishment for ruining my mood, I'll just push you from the top of the stairs and boom, down you fall. It was so funny. I crack myself up sometimes. Heidi, do you have a clue about what you did? Did you even think through all of this? Yes. You think I should apologize to you, right? Well, I'm sorry that I had no choice but to push you down the stairs. I was drunk and my hand just slipped. I couldn't help but be off balance. And now I'm injured. Don't you even feel just a little bit of remorse? Don't you care about other people's feelings? Look, Kendra, a bride wearing a white dress and white bandages goes so well together. It'll become such a well-known look now, huh? Are you kidding me, Heidi? Is that all you wanted to say about this? Oh, don't get so angry now. Not that I'm scared of you or anything. You're so pathetic, Kendra. Your brother was also in a bad mood. I guess it just comes with being a part of such a crappy family. He's right here beside me laughing at this whole mess. That person isn't part of the family. Excuse me? What are you talking about? Stop making me get confused. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Heidi. Think about what just happened really carefully, all right? You realize that this is a very serious situation, right? Did you notice that the person you threw down the stairs was taken away in an ambulance? Oh, is that right? Well, oops, my bad. It's okay because you're trying to act all high and mighty anyways. Heidi, if it was me that you pushed down the stairs, how am I messaging you if it happened less than an hour ago? Are you still not getting the picture? What do you mean? Didn't I push you down the stairs? So what if you're messaging me after? You pushed the wrong person if you were aiming to push me instead. You didn't push me down the stairs. You pushed my friend, Heidi. Wait, what? Oh, did I? It was your friend? Well, if it was just a friend that I pushed, then it should be no big deal. So on behalf of my family, I apologize to you for getting the wrong person. You can't just talk to me like that. You are so rude, and you need to take the consequences of your actions. What? You? Aren't you brave for not calling me by my name? I'm so scared. Hey, you big jerk of a brother. We need to talk, you disgusting human being.
I beg your pardon? What is with that language? What did I do? What's with you calling your own brother disgusting human being? That's not nice.
You know that I saw the messages that my oh-so-lovely sister-in-law sent me, right? Did you know that the person Heidi pushed down the stairs and that we had to get an ambulance for was my friend?
Yeah, I might have known about that. Well, I'm sure your friend is probably a similar type of person as you since you're both friends. Sad and pathetic, I bet.
It was Sasha Bennett that was pushed down the stairs.
What? Who are you even talking about? How am I supposed to know all of your pathetic friends?
Are you kidding me right now, Spencer? I won't take that as an answer. Surely you must remember her name. Think about it, you idiot.
Sasha Bennett, you say? Oh, crap. Wait a minute. No way. Can't be. She's not a relation of Mr. Bennett, my company's boss, is she?
Ding, 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 you finally got it. The woman who was pushed is your company's president's daughter.
No. This can't be happening. This simply can't be true.
May I ask why not? Don't you see that it's already happened?
There's no way that such a plain and pathetic person like yourself has any sort of friendship with a glamorous person such as my boss's daughter. This must be some sort of crappy joke.
Why would I joke about my friendships? Both of us went to Cornell. We were in the same year.
I'm sorry, what? She went to Cornell as well?
Yes, I did just say that. I suppose I should also tell you just one more thing.
What is it now, Kendra? You're already making me stressed out as it is.
You and Heidi never made the effort to meet my fiance, or rather, you completely avoided him as you had no interest in meeting him, am I right?
Yeah, and? What's wrong with that? If we don't want to meet your pathetic fiance, then we don't have to. Why do we need to meet a man who's choosing such a lower-leveled woman like you? Just being related to a superior couple like us is enough to make you feel at least somewhat feisty, even though you're so boring.
Okay. Do you have the invitation on hand right now?
Yes, I do. But what's that got to do with this?
Haven't you even looked at the groom's name?
I don't see much point looking at his name if he's going to marry you.
Don't be an idiot and read what the invitation says. Look at his name.
There's no point, Kendra. I don't care and will never care about this guy you're marrying. Okay, what's going on here? Fine. I'll look at the stupid invitation. The groom's last name is Bennett. What the heck is this? Some sort of cruel joke? Just hold up a minute, Kendra. Is this for real? If I'm not mistaken, my boss had twins. A daughter and a son. No way! You're not marrying my boss's son, are you?
Oh, yes, I am, big brother. It's his son. He was also in the same year as me at Cornell. That's how we met.
But how can someone like him be into you? I don't understand this situation.
Well, of course, this doesn't mean it's okay to push someone down the stairs or not. Your own wife just pushed your boss's daughter, and the groom is his son. With that, it seems that the position you're both in is a bit like walking the plank. You're going to be in a lot of hot water with your boss, I'm sure.
This can't be happening. This is a complete disaster.
I guess there's no need to give any more of an explanation. You've got all the information you need.
You can't be serious right now, Kendra. You've gone and messed everything up.
Now, just hold up a minute, Kendra. You could have told me all of this in advance, so none of this would have happened. Well, I did try to tell you, Heidi, but you weren't taking any of it in, so I couldn't say a word without your criticism. This is ridiculous! I can't believe this! This is so bad! You avoided meeting my fiancé and refused to meet him, and now it turns out that you're his enemy. This can't be real! You're lying to me! There's no way that I would have known that something like this would happen if we hadn't met. I wish I had met you without being so amused about the situation. That shouldn't be what you regret, Heidi. You're an idiot, just like my brother. Spencer, you need to reply to me right now. Where the heck did you go? Don't you think it's bad to run off whilst I was in the middle of messaging your pathetic sister?
Would you just shut up, Heidi? You've gone and messed everything up. You screwed up big time. I don't want to be with you. I want a divorce.
What the heck, Spencer? Why? I've barely done anything wrong.
If you're going to be like that, you're definitely going to get arrested for what you did. It's no joke that the filth in this society are people like you, my own wife.
Excuse me? How dare you say that to me? I'm not filth. You're the one who agreed to your sister's punishment, didn't you, Spencer?
But you're the one who went through with it, not me. I had many complaints about Kendra because she's my sister. I would never go to the extent of trying to push her down a flight of stairs.
Oh, so now you think it's okay for your own wife to be treated like a criminal then? Doing what I did is not that bad.
If you can't see what you did was wrong, then I'm divorcing you. That's why I don't want to be your husband. I don't want to be involved in the downfall.
What did you just say? You can't just leave me when you're just as bad.
Hey, Kendra, why have I been cut off by the family? I divorced that horrible wife. That has nothing to do with me, I swear. And by the way, I have received a transfer offer to Kansas City Town sales office. If I get transferred there, I won't be able to get promoted anymore, and I'll be downgraded to just a regular employee who's been there for a number of years.
So, why are you telling me this?
Well, you're married to my company president's son, right? The wedding was actually quite a small one in the photos with a small party of relatives. Sasha's injuries weren't life-threatening either. The ceremony was held at a different time due to the circumstances at the venue, but it wasn't canceled. So I'm now the next president's brother-in-law and his wife's older brother. Don't you think it's odd to be demoted? Please say it's odd and help me get back on my career path. Please, Kendra.
What were you saying earlier? It won't be my husband who inherits the company. It's the person who got into an accident. It'll be Sasha who takes over.
Excuse me, what? It's not going to be your husband?
My husband works for a company in a completely different industry and has no connection to his father's company.
Can't be serious. Is Sasha who'll be in charge after my boss?
As it was your place of work, I assumed that you knew the details, you know?
I didn't know. This must be some sort of lie. I can't believe it. But my elite life, it'll all disappear if I get demoted.
Oh well, big brother. I don't want to carry on with this conversation with you.
But this can't happen to me. Are you all pranking me?
Good luck with your life, Spencer. Goodbye.
But my elite life. No, I need it. Help me, Kendra.
It seems that my brother was having a breakdown, but I just ignored him. After the incident, a complaint was filed against Heidi. As for my brother, he seems to be telling me that he wasn't involved in the crime. However, considering his current behavior, it's difficult to say that he's completely blameless. The punishment came in the form of being cut off by my family and demotion from the company. But what happened to Heidi? They were unable to reach a settlement, and now she's got a criminal record, and she's being asked to pay compensation and all the medical bills. To pay for this, a relative who runs a business seemed to reluctantly hire her. No one in her family seems to be kind to her after what she did. She had become the snob of her family and always thought she was in the right. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.